was the situation room that you were working in? How did that work? How did you coordinate the movement of the ships?
Just a moment.
Assigning them to sectors.
You're talking now about radio station Carnival. That's what you're talking about.
Yes.
Not about the submarine U-81.
Right. No. Yes.
Okay. Now, of course, radio station Carnival was established in summer 1940. We were about a dozen radio operators and 3 watches. We were outside of Lorient. Lorient was then the base of the 2nd U Flotilla and was the base of the 2nd U Flotilla during the whole war.
Sure.
And outside of that...
Just a second.
Sure.
But what I want to give you an idea, just before we start, free to expound on anything you like, and if you don't want it, if you want to stop and start all over, we'll clean it up later. Okay, so what is that new noise?
Air conditioner came on? Or?
It's consistent. Can you give us an idea what the need for and the inner workings of the headquarters in France, how that came about?
Well, after the French capitulated in, I think it was about July 1940, the French coast was open for bases. Lorient, Brest, later on Saint-Nazaire, La Palissens were established. That means the German U-boats who had to work from Wilhelmshaven or from the German bases could now use the French bases. And that means also that the headquarters were transferred forward closer to the actually front flotillas, Lorient, Brest, etc. So outside of Lorient, about 10 to 15 miles outside the bay, on the bay, across from the harbor, was a little villa in the little village of Carnival, and there a radio station or headquarters for the leader of the German U-boats, Admiral Dönitz, was established, and the whole 2nd U Flotilla, which was based in Wilhelmshaven in Germany, was transferred by train to Lorient. And again, about a dozen radio personnel were established in a little villa, and then they started giving directives and receiving communications from the front boats 1940. And I never forget, I heard the news where it says the German U-boat ring is getting tighter and tighter around the English islands. However, I knew there was maybe 1 or 2 boats out there, and one of them gave weather. So there was really, at that point, we had 2 or 3 boats out in the Atlantic. That was the whole thing. And of course we communicated with them, and we told them what to do. We gave them